Hi everyone, so this is day 5 and we have just built a we have just accomplished the parallel setting. So you can see here there's 3 tasks. Now this is subtask here, here, and here. This is all in one terminal. So think of it as one orchestrator and 3 agents that it can just spin up, and when it has done the task, it will stop the spring. It will stop the it will stop flashing and turn to green, and it will tell you how many tokens and tools. So here you can see that it spent 55k of tokens. So normally this will cost maybe $1 to $2, maybe, if I'm not wrong. And judging by the calculation, you get maybe $1.5 to $2 in just these subtasks. And it's really interesting, so because you can at the same time you can open up multiple tasks, multiple terminal. You can open up 3, 5, their terminals, and you can have it do multiple subtasks. So think of it like super it's a so it multiplies pretty fast up, and it chews up your quota, the 5-hour quota, really fast. So you better have a max subscription for this, the cloud code. If you only have the pro, I will recommend you just don't do the subtask, or you just open up one terminal to let it do it, or you're gonna run into rate limits pretty fast, because it is quite chewing up the quotas, the tokens. But fortunately, I have no idea how they calculated the cost to run this, but when you have the basic max, like the $100 subscription, opening up 3 terminals and having it do a subtask is doable. I mean, it's doable. You're gonna run into rate limits if you're like going really hard for it. But normally, I run into rate limits at the last hour of the 5 hours. So then I can go planning the next 5 hours, and I can just set up and let it run, and that is just pure beauty. All right, I would like to update my UI for you guys, but somehow it's broken. Luckily, it just got fixed. Yeah, we're pretty lucky. So the agent just fixed the routing problem, so I can show you what I updated. It's broken again. Yeah. Okay. Just as I'm for giving up, it just got fixed. So I can show you around, I think. No. So I'll have it fixing, and hopefully at the end of this video I can show some of the UI design. And let's go to the code. I have everything organized and modularized. And if you want the cloud code MD. So it's the guideline for Cloud Code. I have in the docs over here. So these are the workflow guideline, the architecture, and this is how it organizes these documents. I think this is very important. So and there, I think I have the what's it called? There's a parallel data migration guideline for Claude to migrate data, especially a lot of data, and it will chunk it, prepare it, and then open up the subtask that I just showed you, and open up each subtask to implement a chunk, and that's it. It's just at least 5x the speed of the data migration, and I think it's super useful for anyone to just use it to migrate data to Postgres. Actually, if it's the other kind of database, we're gonna have to change the prompt. But for Postgres and for large amount of data that you want to integrate, I think the prompt is workable, and I will be improving the prompt as the project goes, and I will be sharing the prompt. So comment below if you want the prompt, and I'll share it for you. I'll share it with you, and yeah. Right. Fortunately, we got the UI working just a couple of minutes, and you can see that we got the table over here. I updated the table, so the users can really just like Excel sheet, a quick Excel sheet, how you use table, and you can find products really quickly. You just sort the products really quickly, and sort all other things really quickly. And we're still working on the UI, so it's not perfect, but I think it's a huge improvement from the previous versions. Yeah, so, and we modularize some of the UI components to reuse and shrinken the size of the code. So that's basically today's work. Most of the work was cleaning up the data. So if I'm gonna go redo the cleaning up data in the beginning, I will be having Cloud Code just read the raw data. So what do I mean? I migrated the previous data from the old machine, the Postgres 8.2, and I migrated with the .sql file into a new Postgres database, and I had Claude read the new database. But after that, I found out that Claude can read the raw .sql file with the help of Python code, and it will tell you how much data is corrupted and the relation between those data. So think of it as Claude is your assistant. It has the tools to read the data. It doesn't understand the full data because I don't think it has the context. The amount of context it can take in will not take in such a large data set, but it will utilize Python or any data tools to read the data, understand the data, and it will know how much percentage and what's the edge cases of the data, and it will give you a comprehensive report. And then you can use let me show you. So you can use the report, and then you can turn on, this is Claude code. You can use tab plus shift. It says here, you can use tab plus shift to cycle through this. So then you can use the report, feed it into Claude Code, and use the plan mode and have it plan out what it has to do. And I think it maybe be sure to prompt comprehensive, so it will think more of a holistic view of the project, not just the single feature, and that will enable Claude to design the relationship between the tables, or you just prompt it to understand the relationship between the tables, and it will do it in a high accuracy. So I did it the other way around, and which means I have a layer between Claude and the actual data. And when you have multiple layers, if the previous layer is not 100% accurate, the above layers will just blow up, and that is just what happened. So I have to go again with Claude and have it rerun the raw data, and aiming at 100% accuracy. That's what I aim for, because to be honest, we don't really have that much of data, so it should be able to process most of the data. And I got it done. We have the data. We have dealt with the edge cases. We have dealt with the duplicated cases, and now I think tomorrow we'll have all the data migrated into this new ERP system. And then we'll build on it, like the reports, analytics, things like that, and then we will build agents to read this report, generate this report, and act upon the report, and give business ideas, give marketing ideas, and find breakthroughs on where to get more customers, or what is the future will look like, because we will build agents to live on the internet and automatically get resources or research for what products we should be purchasing or importing, and then or exporting. And that will be really useful, and I think this project will be really valuable. And later on, we might be opening up this project for people to try. I've kind of have the idea, but I'm not sure how to do it, but I think we will make it happen. So stay tuned. This is day 5. I'm just really exhausted, so you can see that I am short on my words, so I've got to get to sleep, and tomorrow is not a big day. Tomorrow I'll be doing my other YouTube channel, and just full of things to do. I got another client, well, never thought that life can be this busy, but I am just enjoying the journey, and I hope you enjoy too. This is a great journey. Hop on along, and maybe subscribe to Claude. I'm not sponsored by Claude, but it is a great tool. It exceeds what the value the value it delivers exceed what you pay for, and I'm just astonished to how much value I'm getting from this subscription. Yeah. So see you tomorrow, and good night or good morning.